And we are live, I think. Just wait for a few people to stream in. Just give it a minute or so. Okay, so guys, if you have joined the live stream, do me a massive favor, just hit the like button. It really does help me out. It helps recommend the live stream to more people. Got some pretty important announcements to make tonight. So yeah, if you can do me a massive favor, hit the like button, and once we get a decent amount of people in here, we will get into what we're going to talk about today. Yeah, I can see 3 people in here so far. Guys, do me a massive favor, hit the like button. So 6 people now. Guys, if you have just joined, do me a massive favor, hit that like button. I do have some pretty important announcements to make tonight. I'm probably going to be on here for an hour or so, so if you do me a massive favor, hit the like button, and yeah, once we get about 10 or so of you guys in here, I'll say that we automatically have 12 people in here now. But yeah, guys, if you have joined, if you have just joined, do me a massive favor, hit that like button. I can't stress how important it is. The more of you that hit that like button, hit the thumbs up button, the more this live stream will be recommended, so it kind of gets out to more of my subscribers. So yeah, doesn't cost anything, literally just hit the like button. Much appreciated. In the meantime, there we'll get on to the comments. Christian, hi, hello to you. South England bus spotting, hello to you. Richard, how's it going? South England bus spotting says, how are you? I am good, very much, very well, thank you. How are you? Scott says, hi mate, hello to you, Scott. And Shahid says, hey G, hello to you, how you doing? So yeah, I will say again, if you have joined the live stream, just do me a quick massive favor, hit the thumbs up button, and yeah, then we'll get into what we're going to be talking about. So we have 12 likes at the moment. So yeah, if you are in here, do us a massive favor, just hit that like button. But yeah, how are we all doing anyway? Seems like it's been quite a while since I've done one of these live streams. I think it must have been, no, it's definitely in December, wasn't it? Because that's when I'd done the giveaway. When would it have been? About, I think it was a few days before Christmas. I want to say about the 20th of December. So just over a month. I like to do one of these live streams once a month. Just kind of helps to keep all of you guys updated with what's going on the channel, and it's just a good way to catch up with you guys, you know. I like to have that personal one-to-one interaction with you guys. It's kind of hard sometimes over comments and whatever, so this hour, however long it turns out to be, is just a good little time for us to have a good little chat. So yeah, I'll go back to some more comments. Miguel says hi, hello to you, Miguel. Brad, hi. George, hope you're well. Yes, Brad, I'm very well. How are you? Can't go to the pub, so you have to have it at home. You're drinking a beer, lol. No, this is just blackcurrant squash. Don't worry. I don't really drink, to be honest. Ian says, what's the next project? Ian, I actually don't know yet. It's kind of what I'm going to be discussing in this live stream in a little while. Graham says, hi, George. Hello to you, Graham. Bazit said, hi, how did you learn to fix cars? So majority of what I know when it comes to fixing cars, and in particular BMW, is just from trial and error. You know, I've picked up pretty much what I know on BMW from just getting stuck in, to be honest. I've owned, how many BMWs have I owned now? 1, 2, 3, 4 BMWs. So yeah, just from getting stuck in, really. I think that's the best way that I tend to learn. It's not from listening to other people. It's not from you know, being shown something. It's just by getting stuck in. Oh, by the way, can you guys hear me okay as well? I don't know if I've got my mic on the right volume or not. I think it's turned up to the max, so let me know if you can hear me okay. Better now. I've got the BM fixed. Brad, what issues have you been having with the BM then? But yeah, guys, what do you think about the E46 going then? So one of the very last videos that I actually posted that was on my channel was that the E46 was now up for sale. So with it being sold now, and I'm pleased to say that we got the full asking price for it, which was £1,500. What do you guys think about that? Are you sad to see the E46 you know, gone, or are you excited to see a new project on the way? And if so, what would you like to see next on the channel? Do you have any suggestions as to what you'd like to see? I did make a poll on the community section, just to kind of ask what type of engine you'd like to see next on the channel. So pretty sure I said inline 6, V8 or V12. Now that's mainly if it's going to be BMW. Obviously I've already done a lot of 4-cylinder stuff. Obviously I have an inline 6 already. The reason that didn't include V10 because V10 is only exclusive to the S85 engine, which is either in the M5 or the M6, which is just not in my budget at the moment. I couldn't afford either one of those. Maybe later on down the line, like the E60 M5 is my dream car. So yeah, hopefully sometime in the future. But yeah, that's why I didn't include the V10 in that list. But yeah, what do you guys think? Would you like to see a inline 6, a V8 or a V12 next on the channel? Let me know in the comments. Would you be interested in a E39 Touring? I have a 528i 1999, needs inner and outer sills, £200 if you want it. I'd potentially do an E39 on the channel. Probably not something that needs like welding doing though. Like, yeah, I really just don't like rust. Like, it's not too bad when it's, you know, front wings or tailgate or something like that you can replace. But because I've never done welding before, it's not really something that I want to get stuck into, especially when it's not really going to be that beneficial. You know, if I was to buy that car for £200, even if I was to do all that welding work, like, it's probably not going to be worth that much at the end of it all. So yeah, ideally I'd want to have a fairly rust-free E39, to be honest. But yeah, Ascar says you should do an E39 project, the best 5 Series in my opinion. Yeah, I do quite like E39s, like the look of them. I'd say it's second best though to E60. I think E60 is the best, and I'd say E39. Then I would probably say then I'd probably say like E34. I really don't like any of the newer stuff. I think the F10 looks disgusting. And the new, was it G30? Is that the new 7 Series? New 7 Series, new 5 Series. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of it. Great price. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was a very good price for the money. You also said any profits. I will actually have a video coming very soon, breaking down every cost on the E46 project, because I know a few of you guys will be very interested to hear about that. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and you'll know if I have made any profit. Yeah, I just want to say I didn't buy the car with intent to make profit from it. I just bought it because I thought it'd be a good little cheap project, a good place to start, and whatever needed fixed on it, I just went ahead and fixed it. So Scott, sad to see the E46 go, but Scott, are you excited to see a new project coming to the channel? I'm the same as you, do all the work myself as I am fully qualified mechanic. Good stuff. How do you like being a mechanic, Brad? Do you work in a garage or do you work mobile or what? How do you enjoy it doing it day to day? Would also like you to restore an E36. Yeah, that would be good also. But again, it's finding one that's relatively rust-free. E36s suffer really bad from rust. Kind of the older cars you go back, they suffer worse from rust. They have less protection, so it's a difficult one because you don't really want to get into something that's really rusty for a project, to be honest. Like the E46 that I sold, I wouldn't really want to get anything more rusty than that. I mean, when I bought it, there was rust on the tailgate, rust on the front arches, and then like the tiniest patch on the rear arches, which, it is all to be expected, to be honest. Very, very common areas on the E46. But obviously, I was able to replace the front wings and I was able to replace the tailgate. But yeah, I wouldn't really want anything more rustier than that. Jiri says, hi everyone. And guys, if you don't know, Jiri was the winner of the giveaway last month now, and he won a cordless ratchet, one of those, you know what a ratchet is, right? You put sockets on it. It's a battery powered one. Very, very handy tools they are. Yeah, he won one of those with 2 batteries and the battery charger, and he lives in the Czech Republic. So I literally sent the whole package out at the start of January, and it's only just arrived in this country now. And that's with Royal Mail as well. So yeah, crazy slow the shipping times at the moment. But yeah, Jiri, I'm just glad that it's actually arrived in your country finally. Let me know, of course, when you do get it there. Let me know what you think as well. I'm a big fan of those tools there. Brad says, did the 2 thermostats on my 530D E61. Do you mean the main thermostat and the EGR one, I'm guessing? How's it, George? Greetings from South Africa. What is your average MPG on your M52? Mine is around 27 MPG. That's from Jake's Van. I'm not going to try and pronounce your surname, sorry. That's from Jake's anyway. My average MPG in the M52. 130i, I don't drive it a whole lot, to be honest. It's more for the girlfriend to drive. I drive my E60 the most, So whenever I do drive the M52, I really only get like, I don't know, maybe 20 mpg in it, because it's if I'm doing a short journey or if I'm, you know, just having a good thrash in it. It's not like, you know, I don't drive it to be economical. But with that being said, if you was to daily drive it, you could easily get 30 mpg from it, and you get like 40 mpg on the highway. So yeah, hopefully that kind of answers your question. Now running better, but one of the bolts snapped on the housing. Not good. E39, Chief. Yeah, a lot of people want to see E39, don't they? I'm not totally against it, but yeah, it's finding one that's not rusty. V8, mate. Yeah, Matt, it's kind of along the lines I'm thinking. You know, the three sort of options I put up in the poll was inline six, V8, and V12. Obviously, I explained earlier, V10 is only exclusive to the S85 engine, which is not attainable at the moment. I don't really want to do something four-cylinder again, because I've obviously pretty much done the N47 and the M47, like pretty much done everything for both of those. And obviously I don't want to go anything four-cylinder petrol, because M43 and M46, I don't recommend those engines to anyone. Obviously we could go a bit newer again, you know, we could do N20 or whatever, but again, that's not going to be in the budget. I'm just going to be completely honest. So yeah, I thought, you know, maybe doing a V engine, that's like something completely different to what I've done in the past. So yeah, maybe we can be doing a V engine. I don't know. Yeah, Jury says the same, V8 or V12 if available. The only thing is, with them being much larger engines, they are typically much more expensive. So you've got to try and find one that's going to be very, very cheap. Like the V8 in the M3 is just, yeah, you're talking 10 grand at least. Then we have a super chat. We actually have two super chat. Willie G, you are a legend. Thank you very much, sir. You've just sent a donation on super chat, 79p, and so has Brian PC. You've sent £5. Brian, again, you are a legend. Much appreciated. And guys, if you do want to donate, if you do want to send any kind of donation to the channel, and you want it to be displayed on this live stream right here, you can just do it on the super chat. So below the live chat, there should be a little dollar button. Just click that and donate whatever you want, whether it's £1, £2, £5, £10, whatever you want to donate will be greatly appreciated, and it's something that you guys can do to give back to the channel. And yeah, anything that does get donated just goes back into making more videos, goes into new parts, new projects, new camera equipment, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, don't take a penny out of YouTube. At the moment, everything's just being reinvested back into it to hopefully grow the channel, and that's kind of how it's going to be, at least until next year. So yeah, if you guys have found some value in my videos, if they have helped you out in any way, please do consider subscribing, because please consider donating, because you know, if you do, then there will be more and better quality content on the way. So it's kind of a win-win, really. Now let's get back to John. Says, you bought a very nice 1 Series. Was it hard finding an older one in good condition? John, it's not, I guess it's not in too bad condition, but if I'm being honest, it could do with a full respray. So the front bumper is quite badly damaged. The paintwork, especially on the rear quarters, is a little bit suspect. I don't know if it's had a respray at some point in the past and they're just not done a good job. But yeah, it's a little bit it's a little bit dodgy. So if I keep it long enough and I do all the work that I plan to do to it, I probably will do a complete full respray on the 1 Series, because I think they will eventually go up in value, and I think it will be worth doing. But like the interior wise is very decent. But yeah, to find like an E87 in that spec with so what do we have? Sunroof, we have heated seats, which heated seats in like an older 1 Series is very rare. What else do we have? Power fold mirrors, you know, nice little features to have. But yeah, like to find a 130i in general is pretty rare. So to find one that has all those features as well is super rare, and I got it for a really good price as well, so I can't really complain. Where are we? We have another super chat donation from Ian Dorr. You have saved me loads. Ian, you're welcome. I'm glad that my videos have helped you in one way or another. Yeah, massive thanks for your donation. Guys, if my videos have helped you out, of course, consider donating. Like I said, everything just goes back into the channel and makes more content for you guys at the end of the day. Yeah, I hope they have helped you out in one way or another. If you guys weren't watching them, then there'd be no point in me making them. So yeah, I want to thank all of you guys for watching. Would you agree with me? Build quality has gone downhill ever since E60. My friend has a 16 plate 420i convertible, very poor build quality. Thank you. I completely agree. I actually had a Bmw F30. It was like a 2018 one, like brand new, a couple of years ago now. I had it kind of as a loan car for a weekend. I'd done like one of those 24-hour, 48-hour test drives. Because it was kind of, I was toying with the idea of getting one of those, getting an E90 or just getting another E60, because the E60 that I have now is actually my second one that I've owned. And pretty much straight away after getting in the car, I was like, you know what, I'm not a massive fan of this. It seemed like the interior was very plasticky, and it just didn't match up to my old E60. I know I'm obviously trying to compare a 3 Series to a 5 Series, but even comparing the E90 to the F30, I think the E90 was miles better in terms of quality. So yeah, I really can't, can't say too much about the newer BMWs. I'm not a massive fan at all, and yeah, I honestly don't know if I will ever get a newer BMW, because yeah, I completely agree. I'm not a massive fan of any of them after the E60. I think the F30 3 Series looks really nice from the outside. Like the M Sport F30 looks very nice from the outside, but interior wise, yeah, I'm not a massive fan. Very cheap and plasticky. Looks like we have another donation, another super chat. John says, greetings from Dublin and thanks for answering my question. John, thank you very much for the donation, sir, and you are welcome for having your question answered. No worries. Where are we? Do a Z4, they have so many things to do on. That's not a bad shout, to be honest. Only thing is, it's kind of winter at the moment, so and I think if I was to get one, I'd maybe get a convertible, because that's kind of half the reason why you'd buy a Z4, isn't it? So yeah, it's a little bit cold. That's potentially a good summer project though. to be honest. That's actually not a bad shout, a Z4 or a Z3. So yeah, good shout there. Maybe another E46, but coupe or cabriolet. Yeah, not a bad shout, but to be honest, I kind of want to try and do as many different things as possible. Because of the type of videos that I do, you know, I have, you know, I do a lot of how-to videos. I do a lot of help videos, essentially. I feel like if I was to get another E46, there wouldn't really be that much, you know, extra content that I could do. You know, I've already done the brakes. You know, there's not going to be any difference depending on if it's a, you know, a coupe or a saloon or a touring. And yeah, I've already done a whole bunch of jobs on them. So yeah, I really want to try and do as many different models as possible, to be honest. Z4, maybe at some point in the future. Scott says yes, mate. Not too sure what that was for, but you said your E46 series was a great help to me, mate. No worries. I'm glad it's helped you out. V8, do you already have a straight six unless you're thinking about an RB or 1JZ, 2JZ? I don't think I'll go. I don't think I'll go 1JZ or 2JZ anytime soon. I think I'm going to stay with BMW for the time being, unless you guys really want me to branch out and start doing other things. Then yeah, then I may consider it. But yeah, V8, not a bad shout. Hit the like button, folks, to help the stream get exposure on YouTube. Exactly that, guys. If you have not already done so, do me a massive favor, hit that like button, and it helps to get this live stream recommended to more people. So there's 34 of you guys in here right now, only 29 likes. So yeah, you haven't liked the video, some of you guys, so what are you doing with your life? Yeah, no, it really does help out when you hit the like button. It really just helps the YouTube algorithm. Well, these are just the super chats again. Brad says, good job. Has its good days and bad days. I work in a garage and maintain police vehicles and public vehicles. Okay, so I guess that's a little bit different. Then you kind of get to see the ins and outs of, yeah, like you said, public vehicles. The only thing I would think about working in the garage is you don't get to choose which jobs you do want to do. Well, I mean, you might. I don't know what kind of position are you in. I feel like you would end up doing a lot of jobs that you don't necessarily enjoy doing. Don't get me wrong, like I don't mind doing breaks every once in a while, but I couldn't, you know what I mean? I couldn't imagine doing it day in, day out, all day long, or, you know, fitting tires all day long or something. That would just bore me. Like the thing about working on my own cars is it's pretty much something different all the time. That's why I prefer it, I think, as opposed to working in a garage. Will Chet says, get a Range Rover. You know what? That's actually not a bad shout. And I kind of have been toying with the idea. So that is actually not very far from the lines I was maybe thinking. And you might be thinking, Range Rover, that's not BMW, is it? Yeah, it is actually, because if you look at the TD6 engine, which is the 3-litre diesel, that's the M57 engine, which is like the most common diesel BMW engine. So a lot of stuff would transfer onto there. Yes, hit the thumbs up button. It really helps. CTA says, hey George, my M47 118D leaks fuel around the injectors. Any idea if it's an easy fix? Just copper washers near injectors. It's clear diesel fuel and they're a little dirty. CT. Yeah, I don't mind answering questions like that on here, but I would appreciate it if you could send a donation either to my either to the PayPal, which I'll actually put in a comment here, georgeosterberry@gmail.com, or on a super chat. The reason that I say that, and the reason that I have to say that, is because if I don't, I just get a whole bunch of people just hound me all day long, trying to get me to help them for free, basically. And I've already said it before, I'm not here for that. I'm not a customer service agent. You know, I don't just sit and answer questions all day for free. I'm not about that. If you need my help, I'd appreciate some help in return and some support to the channel, really. A lot of you guys do show me support, which I'm very grateful for. But yeah, I don't mind helping people that help me, but the people that just want to come here and get my help and then just run away and never to be seen again, I don't have any time for those people. So yeah, I would appreciate some kind of donation. Like I said, it doesn't have to be much, CT, but yeah, I would appreciate some kind of donation to the channel, because it is a two-way thing at the end of the day. You also asked another question as well. Also, I have found a mains cooler. Is it turbo seals gone from wild search and need complete turbo rebuild? Yeah, I guess you just heard what I said then. JDF Patel says, we got the same, George, 130i. Yes, they are very, very fun little cars, they are. I've got some big plans for it actually as well, in the summer. Yeah, I'm going to overhaul pretty much the whole car, to be honest. Nearly got the engine sorted now. Just a few little jobs to do, but probably like 80-90% done on the engine, is, with regards to overhauling all the common issues. And then we're going to move on to like the suspension work and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, getting there. Again, super chats. Again, Ian says, have you done any tutorials on using ISTA, as I ordered the setup you posted the link for? Ian, yes, I've done a few videos on ISTA. Pretty much the basics, if I'm being honest. How to do a diagnostic check to see if you have any fault codes and navigate through the menus. How to reset your CBS data, your condition-based service data, which is your oil change intervals, what else, MOT intervals, brake fluid intervals, things like that. And what else have I done videos on? I'm sure I've done some more, but yeah, that's one thing that I am going to look to do more of, some videos on ISTA. I haven't needed, if I'm being honest, I haven't needed to use it a whole lot more than to do some diagnostic work on. But yeah, that's the best thing that it's used for, really. So yeah, you learn the basics with those videos, and then kind of go from there, really. But yeah, ISTA is a very, very good tool to have. Where are we? Oh, Matt. Yes, mate. How you doing? Good to see you in here. TJ Henny, E92. Yeah, again, I don't know. I'm not going to completely write it off doing an E92, but, number one, which engine would I do? If it's going to be diesel, then it's either going to be N47 or M57, which I pretty much already covered. And if it's petrol, it's probably going to be N52, or obviously the S65. S65, V8, the M3 is out on price range at the moment. N52, pretty much already covered. And on my E87, The 1 Series, that's the exact same chassis as the E92, so everything is just going to be the exact same. So unless it was going to be to do something different, like you know, like saving something from salvage or like a Copart smashed up project, I don't really think it would differ too much to what I've already done. And like I said, I want to try and do as much kind of different cars on the channel as possible, to be honest. E30 320i or E38/E39 V8. That's not a bad shout. E38 or E39, like a 740i or 540i. They sound so good. If I was to do like an E30 though, I think I would. It's going to sound a bit weird, but I think I'd probably do like a 316, not a 316i. I think I'd just do the 316 because, you know, I've never done a carbureted engine, so I'd just love to, you know, learn more about it and get stuck in it and try it. So yeah, if I was to do E30, I think I'd do something pre-injection, to be honest. Mercedes M-Class W164 or BMW X5 E70, what car is better for you? I don't know. I don't even know what Mercedes M-Class W164 is, to be honest. So I can't really help you there. I like X5s though. It's pretty much like a 5 Series, but a bit higher. So yeah, I quite like X5s. Not the best off-road though. Mate, thanks for all your time that you're investing in YouTube. It's really good and helpful. I have a Bmw E46 20D LCR 2007 M47 motor. I have this vibration that you had. Did you fix it? How? No. If you're on about that, the clunk, we still have that, but I may have an update coming soon. So stay tuned on the channel. Where are we? Brad, big variety. Big variety of jobs, you mean, that you do on a daily basis. ML, BMW engine, Range Rover, good idea too, actually. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It's not a bad idea. And they use the M47. That's the TD4 engine as well, around the same time. So that's in the, was it the Land Rover Freelander, is it? Yeah, I don't think they made any 2-litre diesel Range Rovers, but yeah, pretty much the same engine. Yeah, Rolls-Royce Silver Shadows. Yeah, I'm sure I'd be able to afford one of those. MGBs. To brand new Jaguar XK. Oh, these are the cars you work on. I see. Fair enough. What do you do for a living? Pretty much just YouTube at the moment. I am still working. I'm still working for kind of, you know, on a non-frequent basis as a delivery driver. But yeah, I've just been focusing on YouTube a lot lately. I think by next year I'm going to kind of completely just make the transition and go fully self-employed. John Gates says, what is your opinion on BMW petrol electric cars? They are really that good in my opinion. I don't think the battery even recharges when you are driving. Do you mean they aren't really that good? Yeah, I mean, I'm not a massive fan of hybrids in general, to be honest. I think, you know, just have one or the other. You're just making things a lot more complicated. I don't think battery powered cars will be that decent, at least for like another 5 years. So yeah, it's fair to say I don't think I'll be getting one anytime soon. And not only that, they're just, you know, be pretty boring to drive. Yeah, you have the instant power, but it's just soulless, isn't it? A electric car. We have another super chat donation from ML, £5. Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. I'm sure the channel will greatly appreciate that. 316 carb, that would be interesting, and I imagine very rewarding to work on. Thanks again for your great videos. Saved me a fortune on the oil filter housing gasket. No worries, mate. You are greatly appreciated, and yeah, you're welcome. But yeah, 316 would be good to work on. It's just, again, trying to find one for decent money and one that is not a complete rust bucket. But yeah, definitely love to work on one of them in the future. Scott also says a 2002 as well. You know, I've actually been seeing a couple of those, like 2002 and 1602s, like pop up here and there. They generally are pretty stupid money, though. They're either going to be in a state where someone has, you know, found it in a barn and got it up and running, which ideally I wouldn't like to do. You know, part of the process of doing like a project is, you know, taking it from sitting in a barn or whatever to getting it running. The fact that someone's already went ahead and done it and like cleaned the whole car up and that, it's kind of like half of the job already done. So it's not really the project that I'd like to do. Or you have obviously one that's already been completely fully restored, which just ridiculous money. So yeah, I'd need to find a very, 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 very good example, and yeah, get very, very lucky, to be honest, for a decent price. Any gearbox shows? Gearbox shows? What do you mean? What do you mean by gearbox shows? Thanks, George. I really appreciate everything you do. Keep it up, bro. God bless you. And to you, sir, much appreciate the comments and much appreciate your support. Probably going to wind this up in 20 minutes or so when we hit the hour mark. I guess if any of you guys have any questions for me, really, BMW related or not, then fire away. If you have not already done so, give this live stream a thumbs up. Let me know, of course, what you think of the E46 being sold, and what do you think I should get next on the channel, and why. Whatever I do get next, it does kind of have to make sense. You know, it can't be something that that nobody else is going to want to watch, because part of the reason, I guess part of the goal on YouTube is to try and get as many views as possible. Now, that isn't the only way that I look at things, because I look at things in the way that if I can help as many people as possible, and potentially make a video that gets less views, essentially, then that's all good. Because yeah, I'd rather people take value from a video than it just get like 1 million views and doesn't help anyone, because there's like already billions of videos out there that do that. So yeah, I'd rather people actually, you know, learn something and find some value in the videos. Make much money on the E46. So it sold for £1,500. You guys know I bought it for £250, but you don't yet know how much I spent on it. So I have a full video coming soon breaking down all of the costs on the E46. Let's have a look when that'll be out, actually, because I've already scheduled it for you guys. That's actually not going to be for a couple of weeks. yeah, I have a few videos already planned up until then. But yeah, stay tuned for that. We'll be coming pretty soon. And yeah, breaks down all of the costs, nothing hidden, just completely transparent. Repairing gearboxes. Colin Malone, any gearbox. Do you mean, is there any channels out there that repairs gearboxes? Or is it supposed to be any gearbox shops, or is that what you mean? Any YouTube channels? Get an E46 330D convertible and rebuild it, like get yourself a high mileage one. Yeah, again, I don't think people would really gain value much from it, because, you know, I've already done the E46, albeit it was a touring and a 320D. But I don't think, you know, if I was to get another one like a 330D E46, I don't think it would be much difference. You know, all of the chassis work would be the exact same. The engine work would pretty much be the same, because M47 and M57 are pretty much the same engine. So yeah, I don't really know if that would work. George, what would you first choice of car that's non BMW? I don't know, to be honest. It's quite a hard one. I don't know. I guess I like Mini Coopers are good. I guess it's still BMW though. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Colin says 2007 BMW 630i N52 E63, the heater in manifold that causes engine fires. A heater in manifold that causes engine fires. If I disconnect it, will it upset the network? Are you talking about the crankcase breather hoses? The heated breather hoses. George, go old school. Carbs and points are the way. Yeah, I definitely like to learn more about that kind of that side of things at some point. And yeah, I don't want to leave it too late, because, you know, more and more of those engines are kind of going to the scrap. So yeah, at some point in the near future, I'm sure I will get to do some kind of old school engine. Reese says, I drive an E90 M47 engine. Good stuff. Damani Stewart. Sorry if I just butchered your name, mate. He says, I need to ask you something. Where can I message you? You can ask it on the live chat here, or you can send it to my email address. I'll put it on the screen right here. There we go. That's my email address. But what I will say is, if you need my help with regards to you know, help with your car, then I will say I would appreciate it if you could send some kind of donation to the channel, just to give something back. Whether that's a super chat on the chat right here now. If you have a look on the live chat, underneath there should be a little $sign. If you click that, send a little donation, and I would greatly appreciate it, and I have no issue helping you out then. Or alternatively, you can send a donation via PayPal to the same email address as the one I just put on. The reason for that is because I don't want people just taking advantage, you know, hopping on this live stream, getting me to answer the question, and then running away again. You know, I'm not here for that. I get a lot of people message me on a daily basis on Facebook, Instagram, emails. Some I reply to, some I don't. You know, I'll probably get a good, I don't know, I'll probably get a good 50 questions or so on a daily basis. And I can kind of see the people that are really just trying to waste my time. I'm not here for that. I'm here for the people that actually do support the channel and want to give something back. So yeah, you know, like I've said before, I'm not just a customer service agent. I don't just sit here and answer questions all day. If you need my help and you have found value in my videos, send some kind of donation. Doesn't have to be massive. I understand everyone has different financial difficulties, but if you do find some value and you do need my help, I'd greatly appreciate something in return to the channel, because like I said, it all helps the channel at the end of the day. Everything just goes back into the videos. Where are we? Oh, but you actually asked. I have a 535i Bmw 2015. Once I go 50 miles per hour, it starts to vibrate. Okay, yeah, I could definitely help you with that. KJ asks, hey mate, what do you think about B series engine? B47, B57, B48, 58. Bless me. I mean, there's not too much out about them at the moment. From what I've heard, a lot of the B47 and B57 stuff is very similar to the previous N47 and N57 stuff. I'm pretty sure the block might be the same, to be honest, and the timing chain setup, that might be the same. So I don't really see how it can be a whole lot different if that is the case. But yeah, I guess time will tell, to be honest. B58 engine, obviously you can get a lot of power out of that, but there is known to be some rod bearing issues with the B58, so yeah, it's potentially something to be wary of. We do have another super chat, and that is from Graham Cartwright. As always, I'm pretty sure you always send a super chat, which is greatly appreciated, Graham. Yeah, thank you as always. And he said, all the best, George lad, and all the best to you too, Graham. Simone says, why do you sold the car? Well, that was kind of the intention from the beginning, to be honest. You know, I already had two cars. I had a daily driver and then a fun car, but yeah, I didn't need another car. As much as I would have loved to have kept the E46, because it was a really good daily driver. It was really good for a daily driver. You know, had tons of space. It was comfortable. It was, you know, functional. It was, you could just chuck anything in the back and away you go. And it's really economical as well. And so easy to drive with it being an auto. Yeah, but just don't have the space, and it just doesn't make sense, you know. No point owning three cars when you can only drive one at a time. And yeah, there was really nothing else left to do on it in terms of for YouTube, so it just made sense to sell it. Colin says there's a heater on 3-stage manifold, only works for a second when starting. I'm not sure then, Colin, to be honest. If you want to send me an email, I can look into it for you. Damini says, been watching you for months now. Appreciate that, man. Scott Ferguson with a super chat. Scott, you're a legend. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. See, guys, that's all I mean. You know, £2, $2.99 doesn't have to be, you know, tons of money. I just appreciate anything really. It's just a little token of your appreciation for the videos, you know, because, you know, believe it or not, it costs a lot of money to maintain a car YouTube channel. You know, a lot of the videos do not pay for themselves. You know, I spend a lot of money on parts. Not every part I get is sent for free from a company. Obviously, there's, you know, cars I buy, there's camera equipment, computers, fuel. There's everything that goes into a YouTube channel, so it's not cheap to run. So yeah, that's why with the support of some of you guys, it makes it possible to do. And yeah, we're gonna have some big things coming this year. Some exciting cars, I'm sure. John says, what's your opinion on the shape of new BMWs? The front grille is getting too big in my opinion. John, I completely agree. Yeah, I hate it. It's disgusting. Yeah, absolutely. Like, the actual size of the grills are going to be as big as a radiator soon. I just don't get it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the China market that's sort of driving that that design with the huge grills. But yeah, I really don't agree with it. Scott says, if your timing chain jumps, would that stop the car from starting? Potentially, yes. Potentially. KJ says, thanks, mate. No worries. Bless you now. Also, a shout out to your old finance videos, George. Financial literacy is a big issue. Too much borrowing and overpriced PCP deals. Yes, I completely agree. Epic X says hello. Hello to you. Gary Cook. Hi, George. Hello, Gary. How you doing? Wagas says, greetings from Sweden. Would you consider M47N diesel? Good quality bulletproof engines. If not, what else would you consider? Have you been watching my channel? I literally just done an M47 engine in the E46. But yeah, they are very good engines, very solid engines. The one I had was on 205,000 miles. I have no doubt with good maintenance that would go on for another 200,000 miles. Easy. When are you getting an M57? Chaz, would you like to see an M57 engine on the channel next? I remapped my M47 to 210 bhp. It's very fast. Yeah, N47s are decent. Simone says, hi, George. Hello to you, Simone. Guys, if you have not already done so, I'm not too sure how long we're going to stick around in here, but if you have not already done so, I would appreciate if you give this live stream a thumbs up. Doesn't cost anything, you know, just hit the like button. It is greatly appreciated. And you know, fire away with some questions. Can be, you know, regarding anything. If you do want to show some support to the channel, you can consider sending a super chat or a donation directly to the PayPal. And yeah, look forward to seeing if you guys have anything else you want to say. I want to see an M57 engine. So with the M47 and the M57, I know one's a 4-cylinder, one is a 5-cylinder. The M47 stuff is the exact same as the M57. Like, everything is the exact same. Sorry, I have no idea what I just done then. I accidentally just left the live stream. Yeah, so the M47 and M57 are the exact same. You know, the only difference is 2 cylinders. EGR system's the same, intake manifold's the same, albeit, you know, obviously 2 extra cylinders. What else? The yeah, I said the EGR system, crankcase breather, you know, everything is the exact same. Drive belt systems, all the exact same. So it doesn't make a difference if I do M47 videos or M57 videos. It's all the exact same. You haven't got to worry. That's why whenever I upload an M47 video, I typically put M47/M57. It's the same for the N47 and N57. They're the exact same engine. So whatever I do on either engine, it transfers over to both. So yeah, I mean, I'm guessing when you say you want to see M57 engine, you want to see like how-to videos on it, or do you mean like, I don't know, you just want to see some clips of me driving a car with the M57? I don't know. You tell me. I'm about to replace my time and chain kit on my M47. What would you recommend, OEM or aftermarket chains? Epic X. I actually I listed the time and chain kit that I used in my videos, so you can go check out that if you have not already. One M57 engine. Yeah, I would recommend the M57 engine. It is a solid engine. I'm not totally against it. I didn't say that I wouldn't have it on my channel. I would definitely consider getting one for the channel. Did the LED upgrade for the E46 come from Europe as I ordered it? Did the LED upgrade for the E46 come from Europe as I ordered it and I'm still waiting? Yeah, Gary, it does come from Europe. And obviously postage is a little bit slow at the moment. I sent my done a giveaway last month. I don't know if you was following along, but yeah, I done a giveaway on the live stream in the middle of December, and I sent it out to the Czech Republic because the winner was Jiri in the Czech Republic. Sent it out at the beginning of January, and it has only just arrived in his country. That's taken like nearly four weeks. Now for the, I don't know why it took that long, by the way. That was with like Royal Mail. And with the LEDs, I think they took about a week to arrive, I think, maybe. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, well worth the wait. They are top-notch quality. And you have warranty as well. So if for whatever reason, you know, one of the bulbs fails within the first year, then he'll send you some more out. We have here. Do you watch Project Binky? I have no idea what Project Binky is, I'm afraid. Any V8 engine, M62, BMW's new G8 engines are not reliable, in my opinion. Yeah, BMWs are not typically known for their reliability on their V8 engines, if I'm honest. But yeah, I would consider it. It's something different to what I've done. I've never done a V engine before, so yeah, definitely consider doing a V8. If that's something you'd like to see, let me know. Epic X, but will an aftermarket chain kit be reliable? So if you actually watch the videos, then you would know that the kit that I use, the FAI kit, the chains are OEM. They are the same. They're J-Wiz chains. They're what I use from factory. So yeah, the chains are the exact same as genuine BMW. This is kind of what I mean. You know, I get a lot of guys just come in here, ask me questions when they haven't even watched my videos, and they don't give anything back to the channel. You know, I don't want to start a rant, but it is very frustrating. I get a lot of people on a daily basis email me questions, message me questions. You know, they've never even watched my videos before. They just see that I upload BMW content. They think, oh, this guy might, you know, be able to help me. I'll message him, get help for free, and then never to be seen again. So yeah, that's what I want to say. Epic, if you have found some help in my videos, I would appreciate some kind of donation, super chat or something to the channel. But yeah, Lorenzo, what's with all the down thumbs down? Are you not happy that I sold the E46? I'm guessing. But yeah, if you do it once more, I will just block you. So just, yeah, you're getting blocked. Yeah, that solves that then, doesn't it? What about N43 engine? Gary, I would not go anywhere near the N43 engine. M43 and M46, terrible engines, honestly. They have many, many issues, and like, they're just not worth it. You know, a lot of people get them because they think they're going to be cheap to maintain, they're going to be cheap to run, and they're going to get good fuel economy. I can tell you that is not going to be the case. You're much better off getting a 6-cylinder N52 engine, and you'll probably get around the same MPG anyway, but you'll just have a much more reliable engine. The M43 and M46 have have a lot of VANOS issues, have time and chain issues, and yeah, they're just not good engines, so I just wouldn't go anywhere near them. But yeah, I guess a lot of people already have made that mistake. Pirasath, you do watch my videos? Yes, I know you do. You always comment, and I appreciate that, so thank you to you. You said, is the B47 engine, is the B47 good engine? To be honest, there's not a whole lot out on them yet. They are relatively new, only came out 2015, so there's not too many high mileage ones at the moment. With that being said, there is reports that there is time and chain failures on them. So, you know, originally time and chain failure, you know, sort of only affected the 07, 08 timing chains. And then it was 07 to 2010. And then it was 07 to 2012. And it was 07 to 2015, the whole M47 engine. But now it's apparently affecting the B47. So, yeah. With that being said, with it being a newer diesel, especially if it's after 2016, I'm guessing it's going to have AdBlue. That's another emission control device. It's just another headache, really. If you have an EGR, DPF, and AdBlue, that's just not good. It's going to be a nightmare once that reaches like 100,000 miles or so. I know, I had mine totally rebuilt, blew up with 24 hours of picking it up from the garage. And fortunately, garage paid for it. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. People have nothing but trouble with the N43 and M46 engines. A good way to see if an engine is reliable is see how many high mileage ones there are for sale. You know, you typically do see quite a lot of M57, M47 high mileage engines out there for sale. You don't see too many N43, N46 engines high mileage. Mine is December 2015 B47 engine without AdBlue. Okay, so yeah, you got him before the AdBlue then. Yeah, I would still say they more than likely share a lot of the characteristics as the N47 does. One thing I would say is, you know, don't go ahead and remove the swirl flaps on them. There's just no need. The swirl flaps can be replaced on the B47. I would still consider getting rid of the EGR and the DPF though, because at some point in the future they are going to cause you issues. That's obviously, of course, completely up to you. But yeah, guys, just comment now what car you personally would like to see next. Not what you think would do best on the channel, kind of which car you would like to see next on the channel personally. So 20 of you guys in here right now. I want to see 20 of you guys commenting. Let me know which car you'd like to see next on the channel. Okay. We're coming through all at once. Epic X says E90M Sport. I do like E9s, to be fair. When I was deciding which car to get, it was either going to be between an E90 and an E46. Ian Dorr says a Mini. That's not a bad shout. I'd like to do a Mini at some point. Either an R53 or R56. Any BMW, Pirasat is just not first as long as it's a BMW. Nicholas says a Mini. You know, that's not a bad shout. Maybe I should do a mini at some point. Defo Z4. Yeah, that's another good shout as well. I said earlier though, probably not best to do one in summer, especially if it was convertible, which I'd have to get a convertible. It's part of the reason why you'd get one. But yeah, I'll definitely consider doing one this year. E90 320DM Sport. Not a bad shout. A lot of M47 engine people on this channel, viewers. So it kind of makes sense. 7 Series, the old school one. Any reason why you'd like to see a 7 Series, Gary? 730. See a 7 Series again. Any reason why you'd like to see a 7 Series? Is that because you own one, or is that because you just think it's different? Like, people don't really do 7 Series either. They're kind of just like limousines. But that's actually not a bad shout, to be fair, because that's something that I haven't done before. I've obviously done 1 Series, 3 Series, 5 Series, but I haven't done 7 Series, have I? So that could be a good option. Because ideally, I want to eventually do everything, every different model, before branching out into other brands. It's different. No one does them. Yeah, I guess that's right. I think it would be with the 7 Series though, because not a lot of people own them, especially with, you know, majority of you guys. I'm guessing a lot of you don't own a 7 Series. Like I said, it's more of a limousine. It's more for, I don't know, I guess it'd be like chauffeurs and people like that. Do you think people would not necessarily watch the videos on a 7 Series because it's relatable to them, but more the fact of it's like entertainment, like it's just different? Yeah, the James Bond 7 Series. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool actually. I think it's the E38, isn't it? It's not the E65. Do sideways the E60? Not all the time, no. No, I don't really. You can't really, because it's quite a big car, and with it only being a 2-litre diesel. I mean, you could if you wanted to. If you turn traction off, You could, but I don't. No, my tyres are too expensive to do that. They are just so classic. Yeah, that's right. Graham, I'm thinking. What are you thinking, Graham? Probably going to wrap this up in around 5 minutes. So, yeah, of course, if you guys have anything else you want to add, any questions you want to ask me, if you have any thoughts about the next channel car, thoughts on the E60 leaving, or if you want to donate to the channel in some way, of course, you can do it on the Super Chat. Any Super Chat donations will be on here permanently. The live streams stay on the channel forever. So just bear that in mind. Graham says, Z4, if you got it now, it might be done by summer depending on the condition. Yeah, it's not a bad shout, to be honest. I mean, the E46 took me, I think it was around 6 weeks in total. So, yeah, you know, if I got something in similar condition to the E46, what's that? That's like middle of March, is it? Yeah, from now anyway. But yeah, I don't think I'd, like I said, because I'd like to get a convertible. I don't think it'd be that fun to drive at the moment. So, like, maybe if I could do a project, not a Z4 or Z3 or whatever, and then do one after, that maybe be a good shout. I'll maybe do a project, squeeze another project in before summer, and then by the time summer comes, be doing another project. That might be a good shout. Scott says, yeah, mate, all the best. All the best to you. Dalroy Latham says, removing DPF on E90 320D guts out the old pipe. Guts out the old or down pipe. Cheers. So yeah, you do have the two options. If you go for the down pipe, technically it's an MOT fail because, yeah, you can physically see you've removed it. If you gut it, there's two ways you can do it. If you want to do it from, you know, by not disturbing it from the top or from the bottom, it's pretty difficult because there is like a 45-degree angle on the where it comes off the turbo. So it can be pretty difficult to do it. And you actually have the cat and the DPF in the same box. So if you are going to gut it, like from the top, you pretty much got to do both. Or obviously you can cut it open and re-weld it up, and that is another option. If it was me and I had the E90, depends if I had a friendly MOT tester or not, I guess. I mean, it depends. It also depends on what your flexi is like on your original pipe. If it's like really good, I'd be tempted to just gut it and keep it. But if like your flexi kind of looks like it might be on the way out sometime in the future, then I would consider just getting rid of it, or maybe just keeping it and saving it till MOT time. I don't know. What about E36? Yeah, I'll consider E36 something different, isn't it? But again, it's trying to find one that's in decent condition, and they're actually going up in value now as well. I've seen like 328i's are like 3-4 grand. Crazy. What a shame. I literally gave my E36 convertible away. Yeah, that is a shame. Dalroy, you're welcome. Dalroy, also consider sending a super chat if you have found some value on the channel. There's a little $ below the live chat. You can, send whatever you want, £1, £2, £5, £1 million, whatever you want. But any donations you do make is reinvested back into the channel. I don't take a single penny from it. It all just goes to, well, at the moment, new car parts. But I did buy a new camera. Where is it? Don't know where it is. Yeah, I did buy a new camera like last month. That was £500. So good chunk of your guys' donations and AdSense revenue, and that went back into that camera. Shahid donates £4.99. Thank you, sir. That is much appreciated. Guys, that is exactly what I mean. Some of you guys are willing to go the extra mile and send a super chat like that. And I just really appreciate it, because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do the stuff that I do. So, yeah. And we have another one as well from Gary Cook, £5 super sticker. Gary, what a legend. Much appreciated, mate. Epic X, what is your main occupation? So technically I am a delivery driver, have been for the past I want to say 6 or 7 years, but I'm kind of doing it on a non-frequent basis at the moment. So I'm just on agency. It's kind of like a part-time basis, but I'm really just focusing most of my time and effort into YouTube in the hope that it's going to pay off. I don't need a whole lot to live on at the moment. Nobody's really doing anything. I'm kind of just tripling down on YouTube, and hopefully, this time next year I'll be able to take a wage from it. But at the moment, just reinvesting everything back into it, and trying to get it to grow. And we have another super chat from Dalroy Latham. Dalroy, you're a legend. Thank you very much, sir. That's exactly what I mean. It doesn't have to be much, although you could argue £4.99, £5 is quite a lot. But yeah, like I said, you can send £1, £2, £1 million, whatever you want to donate. It's all greatly appreciated. And I'm sure when we do get the next project, this is all going to go to good use. But yeah, don't know what we're going to get yet. That's about it, isn't it? Any of you guys want to add anything else? Anyone have any last words they want to add? Or before it ends, want to send a super chat or a super sticker? Or do you want to like the live stream? For those that haven't already, we have 58 likes on the live stream. And Jiri sends 200 Czech Republic crowns, is that, I believe? I want to say. I have no idea how much that is, but Jiri, thank you very much. And yeah, I hope you get your giveaway package soon. What did you say was going on with it anyway? Did you say that, I'm sure you said it has arrived in your country, but you just need to get it through customs, didn't you? We have another super chat from Richard, $3.99. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Yeah, guys, all this is just going to go back into the channel. The super chats that we've had tonight, that's enough probably to fund a single video. To buy all the parts for a single video. So that's amazing. Guys, much appreciated. Check Corona. Oh, wow. Jiri, much appreciated. So So we have 18 of you guys in here right now. Just say hello to those that you are in here. And yeah, let's see what we have left in here. Now, I've been going on here for nearly an hour and a half. Everyone just say hello if you're in the chat. Yes, packages stored at some custom store, and within 2 weeks I will get it in my hands. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, so it's been stored because of the yeah. I'm not going to say it because yeah. Yo, hello. Richard, thanks for all the videos. George, no worries. Richard, thanks for watching, much appreciated, and thanks for the super chat, greatly appreciated. Ha 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 ha. Wag one to you too. The Ratchet will have hard time in the future. Lots of work awaits it. Yeah, I'm sure it will. To be honest, I haven't even charged the batteries once since I bought it. I charged them when I bought it, but I haven't even charged them since. And I've used it quite a lot. So yeah, the batteries should last a good while on it for you. And you've got two anyway, so you can have one on charge while you're using one. And if that dies, you can swap it over. Looking forward to the next project. Me too, actually. I kind of got a lot of the E46 stuff filmed. Still in like I want to say at the end of December, start of January. I kind of like, got ahead of myself, and I've had a couple of weeks off. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into the next project myself, to be honest. How you doing, man? Great vids, very helpful. Keep up the work. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I'm very good. How you doing, man? Guys, I think we're going to finish this off at 8:30, so in about 3 minutes time. So if you have any more comments or questions you want to add, if you want to send any kind of donation or super chat to keep the stream going, feel free. But if not, then we will probably wrap this thing up. Hi, everyone. Hello to you. Thanks, George. I have to go. See you later. Yeah, Graham, I'm going to be wrapping this up pretty soon, more than likely anyway. But yeah, Graham, much appreciated for you joining in today, and thanks for the super chat. Shahid says, yeah, good night, G, best wishes. And to you, sir, much appreciated for you joining in and for the super chat as well. Gary, great work, dude. Gary, appreciate that a lot. Makes it all worthwhile, I guess. All those days spending on my back, getting soaking wet. God knows what, dripping on my face while I'm lying underneath the car in the cold. It makes it all worth it when the videos are finally done, and yeah, you guys get to see the finished project. Balsa, any clues on the next project sticking with German? No clues at the moment because I don't know myself. I guess let me know what you would like to see next on the channel. That's all I'm going to say. Good night, my guy. Keep up the good work, or keep up the work. That I will. Ian says, keep up with the great vids. Will do, Ian. Thanks for thanks for joining in tonight. And again, thanks for the super chat. Much appreciated. That's actually a good chat. I'm going to go over all of the super chats again. Everyone that has donated tonight. I believe there was one before Brian, I want to say. There was Willie G, that's right. Didn't forget. So there's Brian, donated £5. Ian Dorr, £5. John Gate, €5. ML, £5. Graham, £2. Scott Ferguson, $2.99. Shahid, $4.99. Gary Cook, £5. Dalroy, $4.99. Giri, 200 Czech Corona. Richard Norris, $3.99. And I believe that is it. Right. We have one more question from Richard Norris. I have no issue answering that at all, as you have donated. Remapping, in the long run, does it affect the car in a negative way? So a remap, or like a stage 1 remap, just a basic ECU tune, is designed to work within the tolerances of the engine. There's a lot of different parameters that have to be increased. It's usually boost pressure and fuel pressure. That's like the two biggest things, but there is a whole bunch of other things as well. Now, like I said, they are designed to work within the standard tolerances. With that being said, if you go around flooring everywhere, if you use the excess torque all the time, potentially you can end up wearing things like your clutch quicker. It's pretty simple, to be honest. If you have 300 newton meters of torque, or if you have 400 newton meters of torque, and you just go around flooring everywhere using extra torque, potentially you are going to wear your clutch slightly quicker. How much quicker? I really don't know. But with regards to the internals of the engine, no, you shouldn't find any increased wear really when it comes to the remap. It's all designed to work with the tolerances of the engine. Most modern engines today, they are built to withstand much more power than they produce anyway. You really shouldn't be worried when it comes to that. Like, you only really have to start rebuilding engines and like forging them and things like that when you want to more than double the power of them. So there's really nothing to worry about when it comes to remapping. South England Bus Spotting says, what budget do you have for the next project? So it's the E46 sold for 1,500. So ideally something in that range. Now, I don't mind putting some more money to it if the right car comes up. But we're not talking like, £5,000 or £10,000. It's got to be something relatively close to that. So don't mind spending a couple of grand. But of course, that'll be my own money I'm putting towards it. And of course, all of you guys who have donated, that money will go to it as well. Gian Lucas says, cheers, mate. You are welcome. No worries. Richard, cheers, George. Cheers to you, Richard, as well. And again, thank you for the super chat. But guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I've probably said it quite a few times now. So if there is no last final questions or last super chats, again, if you do want to support the channel in some way, you can send a super chat. You have to do it pretty quick though. You're going to have like a minute or so to do it. There's a little $ underneath the live chat. Go ahead, click that, and then choose a donation of your choice. If not, I just want to thank all of you for watching anyway. It's been good to catch up with you guys. I like to do one of these every month or so, so no doubt there will be one probably at the end of February, I think. And I'm sure we'll probably more than likely have the next project car by then. So I guess, guys, just stay tuned. More videos to come. I've got a couple more left to come on the E46, and then a few more to come on with the cars as well. So yeah, just keep watching the videos. It is always greatly appreciated. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream. It's been good having you all. Like I said, if you have not already, give this live stream a thumbs up. Really does help me out. Greatly appreciated. And I guess I'll see you all in that very next video. Take care, guys.